What's going on, humans? Third episode of The Review. Man, what do we have? Let's see, we've got Snob Talk. We have Ball Boyz. We also have Nick Cannon talking about music. It's very cool. He was wearing a Gucci scarf. It was a vibe. You know, we talked about his upcoming project. And man, he's a really talented dude. Obviously, he's a renaissance man. It's National Women's Day. Shout out to women worldwide. I'm gonna take a sip for my mother. My grandmother. My sisters. Just women worldwide, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Michelle Obama, shout out to Sade. And in honor of all of you wonderful human beings, bam, just like that. How you like that? What's going on? This is Noah from Highsnob. We are here with the Renaissance man, legend, Nick Cannon, man. How are you?
My guy, peace, beloved, how you?
I'm good, man.
That's cool.
All right, so let's just get right into it. We're here to talk about music. Obviously, you are a man of many talents.
Yeah, man.
You do a lot of things, but music is obviously always been a part of your life.
Yeah, it's in me, man. It's in my DNA. Like, I've been playing instruments and living music since I was like 8 years old. So it's a lifestyle type of thing. Like, I live in the studio, like literally, like shower, bed, all that type of stuff. Yeah, so it's just like it's how I get down.
It's crazy. It seems like a lot of people are always like, man, like Nick Cannon, yeah, he makes music. Did you know that? It's like, when you really think about it, music has been a part of everything you've ever done.
Everything I've done, but it's funny that it's the way that perspective. I mean, I've been DJing since 1996. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like and I do it every weekend. Yeah. You know what I mean? In the biggest clubs across the world. But it's like, I think because that's how the media works. Like, whatever's perpetuated that they see the most of, they think that's kind of the focal point.
Box you in.
Yeah, which I'm fine with. I mean, because it could be a lot worse, but it's just like some things that, you know, but that's, you just gotta take control of that narrative. And, you know, like right now, we definitely on the music hustle.
Yeah, so right now, man, what are you working on? I know you got an album in the works.
Yeah, and like that's the thing, I don't even like to call them albums no more, because I'm constantly putting together projects. Whether it's something I'm producing for somebody. Right now, we're really focused on like the compilation. It's called Model Music.
Yeah, Model Music.
That's just really new artists, established artists, like everybody from Yo Gotti to Quavo to Black Youngster to Jeremiah to Fat Joe to some new cats that I'm excited about by the name of It's a Movie. Okay. Natalie Nicole, Jeff, all of these people, Ryan Bowers, like all these people that I have signed to me, but also people that I have relationships with that are just, you know, cooking up some good stuff.
And you have a great ear, too.
Thank you, man.
You really know how to pick talent, not even just in music, but period. You know, obviously comedians and Wild 'N Out and everything.
Yeah.
But back to the music, I mean, you've kind of low-key been a part of a lot of people's come up.
Yeah.
So, how do you think you just developed such an ear? Was it the people that you were around?
I think you just got to pay attention. And as an artist, you respect real artists.
Yeah.
And, you know, everyone that, you know, I get the opportunity to see people grow and come into the game at a very young age and then evolve into something based off of the platforms that I offer to people. So, you know, I watch her come in, you know,
Sick.
at like...
She's so good.
Yeah, I think she was 9 years old when we first started working together.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, who even knows that? Like, nobody knows that you were a part of these people's career. Like, that's crazy.
And then obviously like Kaylani.
Yeah.
And then even this new regime of people that I'm talking about, I feel like it's gonna be household names pretty soon too. So it's just really just paying attention and respecting artists. You know what I mean? I let artists be artists. I don't look to be like, oh, I'm gonna sign you and control you. Like, I just want you to vibe and win at the end of the day. And that's kind of how we get to it. And I trust their gut. You know, if they think they dope, I'm gonna believe them. And that's kind of how, you know, artistry works. Talent doesn't impress me anymore. Yeah. It's really that drive. It's that how much self-determination and belief that you have. That's usually what makes a star.
You've been in the game for such a long time.
Yeah. And
you're so versatile. You're able to, you know, be for the kids.
Right.
And then obviously you can, you know.
Turn up when need be.
Exactly. So how do you kind of turn that off and on?
You know, it's just being yourself, you know what I mean? I think as spirits, as humans, like we kind of operate on all of those levels in our everyday walk.
Yeah.
Like I'm daddy to my kids. Like
exactly.
I'm not doing no inappropriate stuff.
Exactly.
Like I'm teaching them I'm establishing, you know, a strong household and leadership.
Yeah.
But then at night, I might go turn up at the strip club.
Exactly.
And that's a whole different dude. You know, when I'm in the office, I'm a different dude than I am in the studio. It's like when I'm presenting something to Nickelodeon, it's totally different than I'm presenting to, you know, BET or MTV. So it's levels to how you operate as a person. It's just, you can't be the same person, or you can be the same person to your core, but
exactly.
you gotta present it differently.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I see it. Like,
it's easier said than done, though. I mean, there are very few people that are able to jump in and out of all these worlds. You know, it's like you, I say maybe Snoop.
Yeah. But
that's like it, really.
You know what that is too, though? It's really being comfortable with who you are.
Yeah.
A lot of these people are characters.
Yeah.
So when you're a character, you gotta be that character all the time. So no matter if you in the hood or if you at the White House, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta be that character, and you're that representative. You're not comfortable with who you truly are. So therefore, it makes it awkward if you try to dabble other places. But people who are truly comfortable with who they are, they can move. They can move. Like, that's what they say. I'm good in every hood.
Yeah.
Like, just because you're yourself.
Exactly.
Like, but when you're not, then you walking around scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, back to the music, and also kind of with the comedy and, you know, Wildin' Out and everything.
Yeah.
Does that kind of improv help you with music more, or does it help you with comedy more?
I think the art or the skill of improv is used in both worlds. I mean, even just in your everyday walk, to be able to be witty, to be able to, you know, think off the top of the dome real quick is a gift, but it's something like you can use it in every aspect. So, you know, when it comes to rhyming, like, cats really don't even do that no more.
Yeah.
But I mean, I salute everybody who does do it, and people who do come on the show definitely take a shot at it. But to just be able to, like, freestyle off the top, that's what we used to have to do in the lunchroom on the block. Like, you couldn't come with something written unless you established, like, all right, we're going to do our writtens right now. But other than that, you had to be able to just go, or have such an arsenal that you was ready to at any moment. But that was the thing, when you could talk about somebody's shoes and their shirt and the weather and the car that just drove by. Like, that's like, yo, that dude is amazing. And that's the same thing with improv. Like, even as a stand-up, or even when you're in an improv comedic setting, to be able to interact with the audience. If something falls over there, if a sound over there, if someone's looking at you funny right there, to be able to put that directly into the scene, that's when you know you're truly operating your gift.
So, let's say, you know, you're in the studio, you have an idea, song, everything.
Yeah.
But how long will it take for it to really be solid and ready to go?
It depends, because I'm a perfectionist. So, like, I'm all, like, but to get the groove out, you know, that takes, you know, couple minutes. Like, if you really, you know, if you clicking on all cylinders, whether you start, you know, from making the beat to catching the vibe, going in the booth. Like, I think everybody at this point, no one uses paper anymore. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm one of those dudes, and definitely learned it from working with some of the best, like Jay, and that you just get it in your head, just go in the booth right there. You got a dope engineer, and, you know, I think everybody got, like, that used to be impressive to be like, like, I think everybody makes songs that way now. But also being someone who's a poet and a spoken word artist, I do take those times where I will go and write some stuff.
It's necessary sometimes.
Yeah, and live with it, because that's a different offering. You know what I mean? But when you're making a song, you really, like, music is about emotion and translating vibrations. So you just want whatever you on at that moment, that's what you want to put on the track. So that's my process with that. And it's usually really quick, because you on that vibe.
Yeah. Well, this is dope.
Nah, man, I appreciate your time.
Man, once again, like, I think it's cool that we spoke about your music, because, you know, I've seen a lot of interviews and stuff, and I feel like, you know, music's always a part of the conversation, but it's never like
real music
the full conversation. Yeah, especially because it's like, it's a part of everything you've done. Like, especially the things that a lot of people like you for. Yeah. It's like your movies that everybody knows about, you're rapping in it. Yeah. You're playing drums, you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always
crazy. And then a lot of people don't even know, like, those soundtracks or the scores of those films, like, I did all that. People don't know I make every beat on Wildin' Out. Really? You know what I mean? From the theme song all the way to everything they rapping over to, like, the keys. Like, and I think because I've never been, like, a real braggadocious dude, and just something that I've always had, so I never was like, hey, look, I'm this musician too. Like, I remember I was doing the beats on one of the episodes, and 2 Chainz was there. He's like, dang, you do that too? Like, it's like, yeah, it was like, but I thought everybody knew. So I guess now, you know, it's my job to let people know. So I really appreciate this opportunity for letting me have this music conversation, because usually all the conversations are about other things, but you know, I respect y'all brand, y'all movement, and it's an honor to be able to sit down on the couch and chop it up.
Thank you, man.
My God.
Peace.
Fresh hat too.
Oh, thank you, man.
I was rapping.
What's
Hi,
good?
I'm Renata Bliss, and I'm your freestyle
I like that
dance
accent.
teacher.
I got a passport. Where you from? Oh, you gonna dance?
Roll one, we smoking out. We got that good on top. What the fuck you want? We got that good. Prince of the city, can't touch my thumb. We got that good. Laid back, we chillin' out. We got that good. Roll one, we smoking out. We got that good on top. What the fuck you want? We got that good. Prince of the city, can't touch my thumb. We got that good. We don't stress none, we lay back. Roll one like Mr. Cat. We bout to cast like a Dre stash. Let the baddest know she want that. Find the screens with a blunt sat. I'm on the scene and I must have. Love what you do, that's a must have. I'm living my dreams, that's a touchdown.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Ball Boyz. We're back again. My name's Ian Cervantes.
I'm Kyle Hodge.
And let's kick right into things.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's not waste any time. First off, we've got the new Supreme NBA Nike collab. We saw the shoes a few weeks ago, which we showed you guys in the All-Star special. And now we've got the full collection dropping today. When you guys see this, we got shoes, jackets, shorts.
Same opinion as the shoes, as I stated in the other episode. It looks awesome. I love all the NBA logos together.
Not all.
Well, actually, for the jerseys at least, there's an East Coast versus West Coast situation going on. The shoes and like the jackets, you know, there's no Utah Jazz, there's no Denver Nuggets.
Why you gotta put the Nuggets in there like that? So yeah, you'll see a typical white-black combo. Then you've also got, for the jacket at least, you got some denim thrown in there. Would you actually rock any of this stuff?
I would rock the denim jacket for sure.
Really?
And maybe one of the jerseys, maybe the white jersey.
Yeah, I can't see myself wearing any of these, honestly. I mean, it's cool in principle. I like, you know, the inspiration that we mentioned before. Like, it's just too much. I could see like Bloody Osiris pulling this off or something.
Okay,
but
yeah.
Myself, nah.
Okay. I just hope there's no one coming out rocking like the full gear. Like the shoes, the jersey, and then the jacket on top with just logos.
All right, so now we've got Kawhi Leonard is in the midst of renewing his deal with Jordan Brand, or at least trying to. Apparently their talks have kind of stalled out. They've offered him $20 million over the course of 4 years, which is a lot of money, but we've also got a guy who's finished top 3 in MVP voting over the last few years. They're also not offering him his own signature shoe, which he still hasn't had. What are your thoughts? Does he take the money? Should he hold out for more?
It's hard to say. I mean, he is definitely one of the best players in the league.
That's inarguable.
But you know, the past I think year he's been kind of out with with injuries.
Yeah.
So not that many people have been really checking for Kawhi.
Take your money, dog. Keep getting those checks.
Right. Stay humble.
Don't worry about a shoe.
Exactly.
All right, and last, also speaking of the Rockets, they faced off against the Celtics on Saturday night, won to keep that streak going by 15. Could be 16 tonight against the Thunder, we'll see.
Hope so.
Had a little video of all the players showing up, and you know, with those kind of names, you're gonna see a lot of heat. Let's see what we got. All right, so first we got James Harden coming through with a Vetements. Quick reaction.
There we go. I like it. Vetements.
Boom, simple.
Yeah.
Kyrie coming through with a flannel, t-shirt, hat. Yay, nay?
Simple also, but I like it.
Yay. Chris Paul coming in with the flannel robe jacket type situation with a striped shirt underneath.
Not a fan of it.
That's a nay?
I still think he's in a sunken place, so that's it.
Nah, I love that one. I had a hard time IDing it. I thought it might be Fear of God because they've had some similar robe-like jackets. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's dope. I'd rock it in the house and out.
It looks cozy.
I'd cross that
I'll give
barrier.
him comfy points.
Street clothes to home clothes. They could be the same thing.
That's very true. All right, well, thank you for tuning into Ball Boyz again. Let us know in the comments about what you think of the news stories we brought up today, the Nike Supreme.
If you don't like his fit.
It's perfect. Stay tuned. Next week, we'll be right back with some more sports and fashion news. I'm Kyle Hodge.
Bang, bang.
We're famous now. We don't need to say
Yeah,
our
they
names.
know who I am.
Yeah, they know who we are.
What's good? This is Noah from Highsnob. This is Snob Talk. Today we are here with Anna Saber, founder of Our Second Skin, and Toby, editor. And to my left, I have Jessica Wu, stylist. All right, first question. Riccardo Tisci going to Burberry. Dope or not dope?
not dope. I think that with Tisci going to Burberry, they're probably going to lose a lot of their like iconic British heritage. And I feel like the problem with creative directors who've been out of place for so long at Givenchy for like 12 years, and then suddenly going into this British house in a different country, I feel like the carryover is going to be really strong, and that's why I see a lot of creative directors being appointed to new houses are going. Like Eddie Slimane at Celine, I feel like that's going to be a very interesting dynamic. But with Givenchy and Riccardo Tisci, I think the aesthetic is a little too different for him to like immerse himself into the Burberry culture, but I think it will bring the house to a new level, so that might be exciting.
I disagree. I feel like it'll be cool because Burberry has just been sort of whatever, and like with the last collection, everything was sort of just like a regurgitation of every other brand, what they're doing. But I feel like Tisci's like dark elements will be something interesting to see how he takes an approach on like all these classical pieces like trenches and whatnot.
Done. All right, so Lil Michaela being a thing, is that exciting or concerning?
Fire.
Yeah?
I'm with her. She's cool. It's like a little break that you get from reality, and like you can just sort of explore this world that's like the future. I'm with it.
I agree. I think it's like it's the next level of alternate reality and like social media. It's really blurring the line between what's real and what isn't, and I think that that's an interesting but maybe scary area to explore, but I mean, I'm excited.
Yeah.
What's your take?
I personally am very scared. I mean, she's not real, dude. And she's at Prada shows.
She's killing it.
I mean, she's fly though. Like, her fits are ill.
She's fine.
She can wear whatever she wants.
Exactly.
She just creates it.
She can cop everything. Because she could just make it. All right, next question. So, is the rise of streetwear in high-end fashion diluting the art? Yes or no?
Yes, I think it definitely is kind of playing with the dynamics of what like fashion has become. I just saw pictures from Pitti Uomo, like the men's shows, and it was all like hoodies and vêtements.
Exactly.
And it was just very strange because traditionally that's a very tailored menswear, like Milan, and then you see that and you're like, why are there hoodies in Milan? But I mean, to each his own. To each his own. It's not really like my place to say what is cool in fashion, I guess, but I don't think it's cool.
Yeah, I feel like it's a little passé now. Like we've been seeing that for a minute, and like all these high-end fashion brands are doing this, and it was like relevant a minute ago, but now it's like, all right, let's do something a little bit more innovative and like contemporary.
Raise the bar up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, all these people with these repurposed t-shirts.
Yeah, and it's like, how many times is Gucci gonna borrow from like other people's cultures and like, regurgitate it on a runway? Like, chill.
Exactly. Real talk. Snob talk. Peace.
Yeah.